Hello, and welcome to episode 20 of the Gridiron Entertainment podcast, the official podcast where we talk about football and football only. We got a big episode today. A lot has happened. I am with my boy, Omar.
Yo, Mo, how are you doing, man? How's everything?
I'm good.
You
And
good? I'm hyped. We're on episode 20, big 2-0.
yep, we just
Yeah.
keep passing milestones.
Yes, sir. Episode 20. We got a big show for you guys, and a big ending too. Like we got a huge we got our mock drafts ready. I know that you got that ready, Mo. I know you've been talking about it all week last week to me about getting that
Yeah.
mock draft ready. So yeah. So without further ado, let's begin episode 20 with former NFL player Phillip Adams shot 6 people before ending his own life. Also, former NFL player was also shot. One of the 6 people shot. His wife was shot as well. And I mean, this is just a tragic thing. It happened over the week. Last week, I think it's just like CTE. You know what I mean? Like CTE is not a joke.
It's definitely CTE.
No, like it's just really sad. Like, he had to drag all those people with him. You know what I mean? Like they didn't deserve that. Like I know like he was hurting on the inside, but like to bring all those people with him, it's just sad, man. It's just like just a tough way to.
Was he a good player? Because I don't really know much about him.
I don't know much about Phillip Adams either. I really don't. Maybe he played in a long time in the league, but like I really like don't know anything about him. Because like
all I know is like he played for the Niners and he was a safety.
He played for didn't he play for like the Cardinals or something? Oh, he played for the Niners, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see how because like I'm looking at his career. He played for a bit. He played for like 6 seasons. He played for about 6 seasons in the league. He was 32 when he when he died. 32 years old.
Dang, he was young.
Yeah, man. That's just sad, bro. Like really. I mean, but it's just not a great way to go out, especially at 32. I would be surprised, like, because the CTE starting that early, though, it's kind of interesting, don't you think?
Yeah, for real, exactly. I thought it was like older.
Yeah, I thought when you're like in your 50s or something.
I mean, if it's that young, he must have like really bad concussions.
Oh, for sure. He probably had multiple concussions in his college career, or even like when he was playing Pee Wee football.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's move on to another source of news. So former Kansas City Chiefs assistant coach Britt Reid, the son of head coach Andy Reid, was charged with driving while intoxicated in connection with a February crash that resulted in a 5-year-old girl suffering potentially permanent brain damage. Yeah, I remember seeing this during like Super Bowl weekend.
Was like right before the Super Bowl.
Yeah, it was like it was tough, man. Like for that to happen during the Super Bowl, like
that must have been like a huge distraction.
Oh, most definitely. I mean, that's his son, bro. That's Andy Reid's son too.
Exactly.
Like it kind of it makes him look bad in a way. You know what I mean? That he's on the coaching staff and he caused this. Man, driving while intoxicated, man. It's just. I
heard like the girl, like she can't like move or walk or like talk.
Yeah, she has potential. Yeah, permanent brain damage. That's sad, man. And she's only 5.
Yeah,
that's sad. But
how long is he gonna be? That's for.
Like I think he's done. I don't think he's coming back.
Have they already like charged him?
Yeah, they already charged him. Yeah, he's been charged. He was charged with driving while intoxicated, so he got a DWI. Yeah. So I don't know how long he would be. I don't know what community service he would have to do, but he's not going to get another job in the NFL again, man. Like that's like I don't even care. I don't even care if your last name is Reid. Like you're not getting a job in the NFL.
Exactly.
So we're praying for the 5-year-old girl though. That's sad, and the family too. That's just tough. Honestly, that's just very tough. Moving on to some other news. After 12 seasons with the Patriots, Julien Edelman calls it a career. Now, I remember on Twitter, I was seeing people saying that people asking if he's a Hall of Famer. And honestly, I'm going to say this. He's not a Hall of Famer. I think he's a Patriots Hall of Famer.
Yeah, here's the thing. Like, he doesn't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame, but, like, he probably will be in the Hall of Fame because, like, it's Julien Edelman. But, like, the thing is, how is Hines Ward not in the Hall of Fame? Or, I mean, no, here's the thing. If Julien Edelman gets in the Hall of Fame before Hines Ward, like
that's a problem. That's a problem.
Dude, if you look at Hines Ward compared to Julien Edelman, Oh my God, Hines Ward destroys him in every stat.
But you also got to think about it like this, dude. It took T.O. so long, and he's like third all time in receiving yards.
I mean, no, that's because like he had like off the field issues.
Yeah, yeah, I guess
Hines
so.
Ward doesn't, and he's still not in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I know that makes no sense how Hines Ward didn't make it. But yeah, like I think Julien Edelman, he's a Patriots Hall of Famer. Like for the Patriots,
Yeah,
like he's gonna make the Hall of Fame for like the Patriots one day, but not like for the NFL. It's gonna take some time. Like I think he will, but I don't think he's like Hall of
he's
Fame.
not first ballot.
No, he's not first ballot. Like he'll make it, but he's not first ballot. I think like for a seventh rounder, dude, to come in and take over. I mean, that's
Former
impressive.
QB also, by the way, in college.
Yeah, that's impressive. So
Still,
I mean,
like he's never been like a top 10 receiver at all in his career.
yeah. Yeah, he hasn't. No. But he's just a good, reliable receiver. You need him there, he will be there.
I mean, without Brady, he's nothing. I would say that.
Oh, of course. Most definitely. No, I believe that too. I think without him there, but also like Edelman, like he could return punts. Like he was he can do like different things that made him stand out. Because like on special teams is where he got like his recognition. Like he got his recognition on kick returns and punt returns because when Wes Welker got hurt, the first return he had, like, just brought like Belichick's eyes were just like, he was wide eyed. Like he was like shocked to see the seventh rounder take that kick back. So
Dang.
Yeah, switch quarterback too. Like went from QB to wide receiver. I mean, that's impressive. But like, yeah, I just don't think he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. He's a good player, but not that much. I don't like, even though he has the rings, like I still don't think. I just don't think so.
He's more like a postseason receiver than a regular season receiver.
No, that's true. He usually pops up in the postseason. Real talk. Like whenever we see him, I mean, he does okay in the regular season, but like the postseason is where he like shines the most.
But like he did make like one of the best catches in Super Bowl history.
He did, yeah. It was an insane catch.
I still don't know how he got that.
Yeah, me neither. But Patriots Hall of Famer. We wish him nothing but the best in his retirement. And I mean, to play 12 seasons as a seventh rounder, that's impressive, man.
Yeah.
That's impressive. Moving on, members of the Denver Broncos issued a statement Tuesday through the NFL Players Association announcing they won't take part in in-person voluntary offseason workouts. I think like the NFLPA, they're pushing to have they're not pushing to have involuntary workouts because of COVID. And I don't think it's a problem. I mean, the NFL had a great season last year without it. It was all online and everything, OTAs, everything. OTAs was even canceled last year, and they still managed to have a good season. So yeah. I mean, I don't have a problem with it until maybe next year. I think next year is when they can do in-person voluntary off-season workouts. What do you think, Mo, of all this about the Broncos not participating in in-person voluntary workouts this off-season?
I mean, I guess like for their safety, but I mean, aren't they like vaccinated already though?
No, not all of them are. Like there's some that not all players are vaccinated. I mean, the NFL is encouraging them to get vaccinated. I mean, they're encouraging them unless it's like, so I don't know if you saw like today, the NFL said, we encourage everyone to like employees, players to get vaccinated unless it's like a religious or personal reason, or a medical reason. But I don't think there's like a religious reason to where you can't get a COVID-19 vaccine. Like I don't, you know what I mean? So if it's like a medical reason, I think they'll let it slide. But I think they're encouraging everyone to get their vaccines before the 2021 season starts.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if we want to bring full fans back, I mean, they got to do that. I mean, if you want to bring a full, capacity, 70,000.
I think what they should do with the fans, like everyone is required to have like both shots of the vaccine if they want to go in.
Yeah, I agree with that. If you don't, then, I mean, because
we already know Texas teams, they're gonna have fans because like you see in MLB.
Yep, I saw the Rangers. They had full capacity fans. I mean, people were still wearing their masks, but I wonder what happened with the
majority weren't.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
that was so weird to see.
I know, right? It was weird to see full fans again. It was nice, but it's weird.
Oh man, I don't care, bro. I'm happy that there's full fans.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, me too. I mean, your state, you do what you want to do, but like for the NFL, I think really they need to get everyone vaccinated and encourage everyone to get vaccinated.
College football crowds.
Yeah, because college football, I already know college football, they're going to bring back full fans. They need to make that money back.
I mean, the SEC already said that they are.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. You already know the SEC, man. Our favorite conference, yet they're the most interesting conference.
Yeah, for
And the
real.
Big 12. And the Big 12.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's move on to free agent running back signing. James Conner has agreed to a contract with the Arizona Cardinals on a 1-year deal. The figures have not come out yet, according to Spot Rack. But yeah, Mo, I want to get your thoughts on the Cardinals signing James Conner. Like, what role do you think he'll play in the offense?
Oh, do they still have Kenyon Drake?
No, he went to the Raiders.
Oh yeah. So he's starting.
It's Chase Edmonds and James Conner.
I mean, he had a bad season with the Steelers. You can't lie. Like,
No,
he
no,
really
yeah. Yeah, he
he
did
really did
nothing.
nothing.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, I guess new change of scenery, something could happen. But like, I don't know, man. I mean, I'd still draft like a running back probably if I was
Most
the
definitely.
Cardinals,
Most
like in the second
definitely.
or third round.
Yo, if Travis Etienne there or Javonte Williams is there, you go for that pick.
Yeah, dude, I'd put an read option, Kyler Murray and perhaps ATN.
Oh man, that would be magic, bro. Like that would
For
be
real.
amazing. But yeah, man. I mean, it's a new change of scenery for Connor. Now the Steelers kind of need to get a running back now because they might need to draft one. So I can see them maybe going into maybe the first round they could, but I wouldn't draft a running back in the first round if I'm the Steelers. I'd go maybe you know, I would say draft a defensive back because they're leaving and they're getting old. So that's what I would do. But yeah, I mean, I'm happy for James Conner. He got a contract. He's in a good offense.
Or they could draft a QB, the Steelers.
They could, but I don't see it. I think if
they're probably gonna draft like one of the late rounds.
If the top 4 quarterbacks are gone, or like the top 5 quarterbacks are gone, then I can see them just drafting a quarterback in the second round. I don't know why you would want to waste a first round pick on the quarterback. Like, you know what I mean? Like I would just draft it in the second round. Get a position of need like corner or something like that because you need the secondary is getting old, except for like Minkah Fitzpatrick. So, but yeah, James Conner signs. I'm happy for him. Hope he does well. This is like his last chance as a starter. If he doesn't do well, I think he's just going to end up being a backup running back.
Yeah, exactly.
Moving on to other running back news, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers signed another running back. They signed Giovanni Bernard to a 1-year deal. I like this move by Tampa Bay. I like Gio going to a good team, but there's a lot of running backs on that team, man. Ronald Jones, Gio, Leonard Fournette. There's a lot of running backs there. I don't know how you can do like a fair share of like snaps for all of them.
Oh yeah, exactly. I mean, I guess he'd be like a receiving back because he's more of a receiving back than a running back.
He is a receiver. I mean, Leonard Fournette can catch the ball out of the backfield too. I mean, you saw the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean, he could be like a third down back as well, Leonard Fournette.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Yeah, because Leonard Fournette's getting some interest because and Jackson, they didn't believe in him in Jacksonville. He goes to Tampa Bay, does well there. And I can say like Leonard Fournette, he would if the Bucs don't need him, I'd go somewhere else and start because I know he can.
The Steelers, and he did good in the playoffs as well.
Facts. Yeah, he did. He did great. He was Super Bowl Lenny, bro. Super Bowl Lenny.
Yeah,
he killed it. Playoff Lenny. They called him Playoff Lenny. He was killing it, man. But yeah, I like Gio going to this team. Now I don't know why the Tampa Bay running room is getting stacked. I'm not gonna lie. But it's just like to me, it's just for me, like how are you gonna get everyone a fair share of the snap count? That's what I see. But
I mean, I guess it's good because like no one's gonna get like hurt or like easily because like everyone's gonna get like an equal share. It's not like one running back getting like all the carries.
Yeah, like a bell cow. Yeah, you don't have that like in
it's not like Derrick Henry where he just gets the ball every time.
True. Or like what's his face? Josh Jacobs was last year.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, like I mean, I think this is a good situation for Gio. He's in a good offense, good system. He's with Brady. I see no problems with it at all, though. I don't see a problem with the signing. I think this is like the best case scenario for him.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, moving on. Defensive end Jadeveon Clowney is reportedly working towards a contract with the Cleveland Browns. So obviously he did a visit last month. They didn't come out with a contract. Mo, do you think that Cleveland is going to end up signing Jadeveon Clowney?
Dang, imagine him and Myles Garrett.
Mm-hmm.
Sheesh.
I would like it, but because like Clowney's 28. You know what I mean?
Dude,
like,
I mean, people who say Clowney's a bust are dumb. He's not.
No. He's not a bust. He's just like he's just inconsistent. That's it.
Yeah.
He's just
And
inconsistent.
he can't just stay on one team. He always leaves.
Yeah, that's a problem. Like, when you learn a new defensive system, like he has to be a good fit in the system. Like if he's not a good fit. Now, I will say that Cleveland would be a good fit for him. If he has Myles Garrett there, him and Myles Garrett on each side, I think that's good for Clowney. It'll be a motivating factor. He'll be on a good team. I mean, I'm not saying like the Titans were a good team. The Titans were pretty good last season, and the Seahawks before then, they were pretty good
but the
too.
Titans defense was bad.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I mean, I'm talking about them as a team though, collectively.
As a team, yeah.
I'm saying like the Seahawks. I think he should have stayed in Seattle. That's just my thing. I think he should have stayed. I think it was a better scenario for him. I would have stayed in Seattle. But if he goes to Cleveland, this is good, because, the AFC North known for those D lines. I think him, Myles Garrett, if they draft a interior defensive tackle, I think that they're going to have one of the nicest lines in the league, bro. Like real talk.
Yeah, for real. Dang, that's like the dream team. Like imagine Clowney, like South Carolina Clowney with Myles Garrett. Dang.
Yeah, I mean, I would like him to go there. I think it's just a good scenario for him if he can just go there and just ball out, because he's not going to get a fat contract anymore at the age of he's going to be 29 next. I mean, he's going to be 28 this season, but he's not going to get a fat contract anymore. That's kind of like past him. Now, if he was 25, you know what I mean? He would get a fat contract, but now he's like 28, 29. I think it's kind of late for that. I think you just go in, try to win a Super Bowl at this point,
Yeah, facts.
All right. So every week we talk about a team, what they need to do to succeed. So Mo, we got an easy one this week. You got the Kansas City Chiefs, the team that played in the Super Bowl last February, lost to the Bucs, and the year before that they did win the Super Bowl. So they made a few signings. So I'm going to let you know right now they have an estimated $12.5 million in cap. They did make some signings. They signed Joe Thuney, which was a good one. It's one of my favorite ones that they made. To give more protection for Mahomes. They signed Britt Reid. Sammy Watkins left. Mike Remmers came back, which I don't like. I don't like that at all. Daniel Sorensen came back. Demarcus Robinson also came back. Taco Charlton came back. Damian Williams left to Chicago on a 1-year deal.
Man, imagine they got Juju though.
And they got another lineman in Austin Blythe. So they got the interior line on lock. Now, I will say this. The tackles are not good. I'm not gonna lie. Like the tackles are not good. I don't like them. But like, what do the Chiefs need to do? I mean, now I would say maybe draft defense.
But I was thinking linebacker.
Yeah,
because you saw in the Super Bowl, their linebackers played terrible.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I agree with that. I mean, because the linebackers are just not there, man. They're really not there.
Yeah, for real.
They're really not there, but
they just have talent everywhere, though. That's the thing.
I mean, they're just stacked in every position. I mean, I just don't want them to draft a running back. I mean, not a running back, another wide receiver because they don't really need it.
No, they don't need a receiver. Like, if they got Juju, man, imagine they got Juju though.
They were trying. They tried hard to get Juju, but didn't work out. So I'm looking at this right now. Now they're saying like a pass rusher would work. Jalen Phillips out of Miami would be a great one. I think that would be a good one as well. Now, obviously, they got Austin Reiter to come. Olivier Vernon maybe could come, but I don't know what's going to happen. So, I forgot. I also didn't tell you the projected picks for the Kansas City Chiefs. Just wanted to let you know right now as my computer loads up. So currently they have 1 day 1 pick, 1 day 1 pick, 2 day 2 picks, and 6 day 3 picks.
Dang, 6?
Yeah, they got 6 day 3 picks. So they have their picks. I mean, pick 31, obviously, but I would go maybe Jalen Phillips out of Miami. I think this would be a good fit for them. I think they need the pass rushers. They need to get to the quarterback. If they can do that on defense, him, Chris Jones, I mean, they could have a really stacked D-line because it really was not there last season. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, Sam.
I would say that. I would say maybe, I would prioritize an edge rusher, maybe a linebacker, like you said. I think a linebacker would be really good. But I would just say, like, let's bolster that D-line. Let's make it better. Let's make it more ferocious because they need to get to the quarterback. They need to get there. The defense has to step up.
They can't just rely on Chris Jones every time.
That's true. They can't. So I'm okay with them drafting Jalen Phillips out of Miami. I think that'd be a good pick. I think he'd be a great fit in the defense. And the Chiefs could. I think they're probably gonna try and run it back and make it to another Super Bowl. I think. I mean, looking at the division right now, I would say the Chiefs are probably gonna go back, or the Bills,
Yeah.
or the Bills could go.
Or the Bills.
So,
Yeah, but it's just the Chiefs, man. They're always gonna be good.
and they're mad too. So it's just how it goes, man. I would be mad too after that performance. I would be angry, honestly.
Yeah, for real.
So we're not ending the show right here, guys. We actually have our mock drafts. We're gonna get started with this. Me and Mo have been planning this out. We have no trades. Do you have trades? I have no trades.
Oh no. I mean, what we could do, like right before the draft, you could do like for fun, we could do like a trade.
Okay, because this is my first mock draft. I have no trades at all. This is just straight up after the Niners trade. This is obviously with the Niners trade. This is all the picks
like the updated draft, like no trades.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah. So this is what I have. So obviously, I mean, how do you want to do this? Do you want me to read my first pick and then you read yours and then so on?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. So obviously, with the first overall pick, I got the Jacksonville Jaguars picking Trevor Lawrence out of Clemson. I think Trevor Lawrence is a NFL-ready quarterback. If the Jaguars can just surround him with good talent, the Jaguars could be a sleeper in the AFC. I just think that
I agree.
I like Urban Meyer there. They just have to do their job. I don't like Bulky, their GM. He's awful. He was a GM for the Niners. He is so bad. But maybe he'll redeem himself this time because he ruined that Niners team. But yeah, I got Trevor Lawrence going to Jacksonville. Obvious first overall pick.
All right. So with the second pick, the New York Jets, I have them taking Zach Wilson, the QB from BYU. I think I mean, they got rid of Darnold. He got traded to the Panthers. The Jets, they have a ton of picks the next few years, so they could easily surround Wilson. I mean, they already got Corey Davis, but I mean, for the next few years, they could all surround him with weapons every year. So yeah, I have them taking Zach Wilson.
Oh, I also have the Jets taking Zach Wilson. I just think it makes sense that after you trade Darnold that you do draft a quarterback. I think that with Zach Wilson, his talent is just unbelievable. He is crazy good. I think that they need to move on. They moved on from the Sam Darnold era, so it's time to bring in Zach Wilson. Surround himself with talent. I mean, they got Mekhi Becton there, who's a really good offensive tackle. They got Corey Davis that they just signed. I would say maybe the running back position, if they can question that on day 2 of the draft, I would do that as a Jets, as an organization, because the running back game is not really that great. Overall, if Zach Wilson, if the Jets can turn it around the next year or two, Zach Wilson could be a superstar in the league.
Yep, I agree.
So number 3, I do look.
This is very interesting. This one is very interesting.
The Niners. Okay, the Niners say that they're gonna draft Mac Jones, right? They say that, oh, we're gonna draft him and we're gonna do this and we're gonna do that. I don't believe all the rumors. With the 3rd overall pick, I have the San Francisco 49ers picking Justin Fields, quarterback, Ohio State. Yes. Okay, this is the guy you get. I don't care. Dude,
if they get Mac Jones, they're gonna do a Ryan leave.
I agree. The Niners are a good team, right? Very talented team. Obviously, when healthy, they're a great team. But you cannot pass on the superstar talent of Justin Fields. Okay, Mac Jones, he's fine, right? Okay, I think he's fine, but I just think you don't pass up on Justin Fields. Okay, they were trying to get Deshaun Watson, right? Right? We all know this. Get Justin Fields, man. He's so good. He's mobile. He's agile. He just needs a good quarterbacks coach. If you get him that, he will succeed. And the NFC North, the NFC West with these quarterbacks, man, is going to be crazy. But I got Justin Fields going to San Francisco.
And the thing is, Mac Jones, Justin Fields is just way more talented than Mac Jones, because Mac Jones, he had the best coach, the best system, the best receivers. Justin Fields, he's been hyped up since high school.
Yeah.
And Mac Jones, he's on DUIs. I know I'm not trying to hate on Mac Jones. I think he's a nice guy, but I'd take Justin Fields.
Honestly. I would also take Justin Fields. I just think that he's more NFL ready. Obviously both teams are surrounded with good talent, but I just think that Justin Fields, ever since coming out of high school, he's been phenomenal.
Yeah. So with the next pick, it's the Atlanta Falcons. Now, I do think they're gonna trade down, but if they did keep the number 4 overall pick, I do think they take Kyle Pitts, the tight end from Florida. I think. I mean, no. Here's the thing. I
Wow.
think. They shouldn't pick Kyle Pitts, but I feel like they'd be too excited not to get him. Like honestly, imagine that offense.
Okay. So I don't have Kyle Pitts going to the Falcons. With the 4th overall pick, I have the Falcons picking Trey Lance, quarterback, North Dakota State. I will tell you why. It is time. Okay. It's time to move on from Matt Ryan. Okay. Let's move into a new era. Let's start fresh. You have Julio. You have Calvin Ridley. Let's get a new quarterback. It's not working anymore with Matt Ryan. It just doesn't work. Okay. He did his time. He did his thing. Now, I will trade him away because he does have good trade value right now. I will say, like, there are teams that would be interested in him, but you move on from Matt Ryan. I do not believe in the Atlanta Falcons rebuild until you get rid of Matt Ryan. I don't care what anybody tells me. You get rid of him. Start the rebuild.
Here's the thing. They're gonna trade down definitely, but would you take Kyle Pitts then maybe draft Kyle Trask? I mean, and in the second round maybe form them again, teammates again.
I would do that if I had the option to do the second round, but I'm like, it's just too much to do a whole,
that wouldn't be a bad idea.
7-round draft. Yeah, you got to give me time with that. But if like I'm just doing this off of like, okay, look, the quarterback class is actually kind of nice, right? You move on from Matt Ryan. It's time. Okay. I do not believe in Atlanta Falcons rebuild until Matt Ryan is gone. That's all I say. And no offense to Matt Ryan. I just think it's just time. It's just not working anymore.
Dang.
With the 5th overall pick, I have the Cincinnati Bengals making their smart choice and picking Penei Sewell, offensive tackle, Oregon. Okay. You protect Joe Burrow. You have weapons. You have T. Higgins. You have Tyler Boyd. You don't need to draft another wide receiver. You draft Penei Sewell. He is one of the most talented offensive tackles in this draft. I would say protect your quarterback of the future. Do not waste him like you did with Carson Palmer. Learn that lesson. Do not waste him.
I also have the Bengals taking Penei Sewell.
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if they take Jamar Chase, but I feel like for the long-term solution, I feel like they need to protect their franchise QB. I'd take Penei Sewell.
Okay. And I mean, that's pretty much what I would say. I mean, he's the best offensive tackle prospect. I mean, you protect Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow will do good things.
All right. So the number 6 pick, the Miami Dolphins, I think they're going to trade down as well, but I have them giving another weapon for Tua. They're taking Jamar Chase, wide receiver from LSU.
I agree with this. I also have Miami picking Jamar Chase. I just think that him, Devontae Parker there, like the offensive line is good. The defense is good. You guys need to get Tua one more weapon. And Tua cannot fail with this offense now. You know what I'm saying? He cannot fail. I have Jamar Chase. He is so good. We saw what he did in the national championship game with Joe Burrow. We saw what he did last season. So, I mean, Jamar Chase is the smart choice. Now, you could say Devonta Smith. I mean, I wouldn't have a problem with it, but I just think Jamar Chase is the right option right here for the Miami
I agree.
Dolphins.
And also, I feel like Tua, he needs another weapon, and so you can give him another chance because I feel like Tua's kind of overhated.
Yeah, me too.
And I feel like him with Jamar Chase, that would be like a pretty underrated duo. I'm not gonna lie.
If he can just play like Justin Jefferson did last year, the sky's the limit.
Exactly.
All right, number 7, we have the Detroit Lions. Now, Detroit has had some interesting. They had an interesting offseason. They obviously fired Matt Patricia. They got a new coach. Yeah, very bad coach. They traded away Matthew Stafford and got Jared Goff in return. I will say, like, the running back DeAndre Swift is really good. Kenny Golladay left, but with Kenny Golladay leaving, who do the Lions have a wide receiver? So with the 7th overall pick, I have the Detroit Lions picking Jalen Waddle, wide receiver, Alabama.
Oh, dang. I did not expect that.
I think Jalen Waddle, when healthy, when healthy last season, I'm not going to lie, I thought he was better than Devontae Smith. Dude can return punts. He can return kickoffs. He is so dynamic. So you bring that dynamic play to Detroit. You get Jared Goff a weapon, him, TJ Hawkinson, and you just make magic work. Try to like get the offense going. Like, I mean, you'll improve the offense astronomically with Jalen Waddle. If he just stays healthy, this guy, he could be like, he'll be great, man. Like Kenny Galladay left, you might as well draft him. So I got Jalen Waddle going to the Lions. Who do you
have the Lions taking the Heisman winner, Devonta Smith.
Okay.
Now, here's why. I mean, like you said, I do agree with what you said. I do think Jalen Waddle is better when healthy. But, I mean, Jalen Waddle, I feel like the Lions are nervous about Jalen Waddle's injury. So I think they're going to take the safe choice and pick the Devonta Smith. I mean, we already know what Devonta Smith did out of Alabama last year. Unbelievable. Heisman winner. What he did was insane. Broke many records. So I think they're going to get Jared Goff a weapon. I think they're going to get Devonta Smith.
Okay. I mean, I'm not really opposed to that pick either. I think you could go either way. I think it's a safe bet. I think it's a good win. I mean, I think it's good. Yeah. But like with Devonta Smith, obviously he's healthier. But like either or, man, like you really can't complain.
Yeah.
All right, Mo, who you got at number 8 for the
Carolina Panthers? So Carolina Panthers, very interesting. I have them taking J.C. Horn, corner from South Carolina. Here's the thing.
Okay.
Some Panthers defense, like I feel like they're very underrated. Mm-hmm. They're very young. I mean, they got Jeremy Chin, Derek Brown. They got a great defense. I feel like if they get a corner, they'd be unstoppable. And J.C. Horn, I feel like he's obviously the best corner in this draft. I mean, what he did, he locked down so many receivers in college. So I feel like the Panthers taking J.C. Horn, and that's gonna just up their defense.
Okay. I mean, I like that. That's a good pick, but I actually don't have J.C. Thorne with the 8th overall pick. I have the Carolina Panthers because obviously they got Sam Darnold. They're not going to pick another quarterback. It makes no sense. I got them picking Rashawn Slater, offensive tackle, Northwestern.
Oh, wow.
I really think with this pick, you want to protect Sam Darnold. Let's get that protection on the offense. Let's get CMC going. I mean, I think the offensive line was okay for the Panthers. I didn't think it was bad, but I think it can be better. So I think Rashawn Slater here is second best offensive tackle in the draft class. I think that he's very athletic, very dynamic. I think him going to Carolina with that offense, with Matt Rule's offense, I'd say why not? Make that offense a lot better. The defense is already great. You might as well make the offense better with Sam Darnold there, CMC, and DJ Moore.
Dang, very interesting. I see where you're coming from. I mean, obviously we saw with Sam Darnold, he had no help on the O-line. So, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. But, like, J.C. Horn, man, he's just a monster.
Yeah, he is a beast.
He is a monster.
He is. But, yeah, I just think Rashawn Slater is you just got to protect Sam Darnold and just get the offense going, Let's get the offense to its highest potential.
That'd be a great pick.
Yeah. Number 9. So, the Denver Broncos, obviously, we know that they have their problems at quarterback. So, I will say this. With the 9th overall pick, I have the Broncos picking Mac Jones, quarterback, Alabama.
God.
I will tell you why. These guys, they will take the bait. They will take the bait. They will say.
I mean, it's John Elway. He doesn't know how to draft QBs.
He's not even drafting them. It's another GM. John Elway is not even the GM anymore. He's like another position. But look, you're tired of Drew Lock. Justin Fields, Trey Lance is gone. They're gone, right? You might as well go for the next best available option in Mac Jones. Look, Mac Jones and the offense, I think like the offense is good, right? No offense.
Cortland Sutton's coming back.
Jerry Judy's there, you know what I mean? Cortland Sutton. I mean, it's not, and the defense is good. I mean, it's not a bad pick. I wouldn't say it's bad. I think that with Mac Jones there, if you just surround him with the good talent, with the right talent, boom, he'll be successful. The division isn't so bad besides the Cheifs. So I got Mac Jones going to Denver. I think it's time to say goodbye to Drew Lock.
Well, with my pick, I do have him picking a QB, but it's a different one. It's Trey Lance from North Dakota State.
Okay.
I feel like Trey Lance, he's like so dynamic, and I feel like him with that offense would be so fun to watch. Mm-hmm. And I feel like he can make moves. I mean, I hear a lot of people saying he's overrated, but I don't think he's overrated. I think he's a beast.
Yeah, I think he's
the right system.
Yeah, just put in the right system, he'll be fine. But yeah, I mean, they're going to pick quarterback regardless. I think with the 9th pick, they're going to pick quarterback.
It depends on if Trey Lance is still available.
True. It is. I agree with that. Mo, who you got at number 10 with the Dallas Cowboys?
With the Dallas Cowboys, obviously we know their defense is atrocious. So I have them taking Patrick Surtain II from Alabama.
I agree with your pick. I also have the Cowboys picking Patrick Surtain. Their defense is so bad. Awuzie left for free agency. The secondary is awful. You have to make it better. I think with Patrick Surtain there, Trayvon Diggs is still there. I mean, that Alabama connection right there, I think that it makes sense. The Dallas Cowboys need to fix the defense. It's a very big glaring problem. The offense is fine, but if they want to win the NFC East, they got to fix the defense. And because everyone else's defense is getting better. And besides the Eagles, but like the Giants and Washington, their defenses are getting better. So the Cowboys have to do the same. So I also have Patrick Surtain. I think he's a good pick. I think he's a smart pick. But yeah, I just have him going to Dallas. I think it'll be a good fit.
Yeah, I agree as well. And I feel like Dallas's offense is already like, they don't really need much from offense. I feel like defense is their main priority. So I'll take Patrick Surtain. And he's already a beast.
True. I'll read off number 11 with the 11th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft. I have the New York Giants picking Kwity Paye, edge rusher from Michigan. The guy's a baller. I think that they need to bolster the D-line. You know, Tomlinson left. Obviously, Leonard Williams came back, but you need to get to the quarterback. I really think Kwity Paye out of Michigan is the best edge rusher in this draft. I think with him there, if they can get to the quarterback, the Giants can do some nice things on defense.
Dang, I did not expect that. With my pick, I have the Giants taking Rashawn Slater, tackle from Northwestern. Obviously, the Giants' O-line is atrocious. It's been atrocious for God knows how long.
I think it's been atrocious for the past 8 years. I think it's been 8 years.
Yeah, it's been so bad. So I feel like Rashawn Slater is a monster. So I feel like, obviously they got Kenny Golladay, so they need time in the Daniel Jones needs time in the pocket to make moves. You know.
I know. I agree with you on that. Yeah, they really.
I still feel like Daniel Jones has a lot of potential, but so I feel like with a great O-line.
He can get through it. He can that potential can come out pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that. Okay, Mo, who do you have the Eagles picking at number 12?
This is very interesting. I have the Philadelphia Eagles getting Jalen Waddle from Alabama.
Oh, okay. Tell me why you think the Eagles need to pick Jalen Waddle, or what do you think?
I feel like, obviously the receivers suck. They're injury prone. They're trash. And Deshaun Jackson left. So I feel like they desperately need a young receiver. And I feel like the Alabama connection, him and Jalen Waddle. So
you mean him and Jalen Hurts? Yeah.
Jalen Hurts. Yeah. So I feel like, them two together, it could be something to watch.
Okay, I like that. I have them picking another Alabama wide receiver. This is where I have Devontae Smith falling. I have him falling to number 12 to the Eagles.
You have him falling all the way to 12?
I have him falling all the way to 12. I really do think that I can see the lines going either or. I think that the Eagles would go either or as well. I think Devontae Smith, a one-of-a-kind player, Heisman Trophy winner, balled out at Alabama. And I think that with the Eagles, they need help at wide receiver. You get Jalen Hurts, another weapon, him, Dallas Goedert there. The Eagles, if they can just fix the offensive line, I think they can have a good offense. It just depends on how Jalen Hurts plays and how the head coach approaches the quarterback situation. So I really do like Devontae Smith going number 12 to the Eagles.
Dang, not bad. I mean, you're not lying when you said you're gonna have some surprises.
Yeah, I told you. Yeah, I will. My mind will change often, but this is what I have. Number 13 is the LA Chargers with the number 13 pick. Now, we obviously saw how good Justin Herbert was. He was a monster. He killed it. He did everything right. So I really want Justin Herbert to get as much protection as he can. So with the number 13 pick, I have the Chargers picking Christian Darrisaw, offensive tackle, Virginia Tech. I really think we need to protect him. We need to make sure he is our guy. He is our franchise quarterback of the future. We need to protect Christian Darrisaw. The defense has Nick Bosa coming back. Right? Is that the one? Joey Bosa. Is the one there. Yeah. Joey Bosa coming back. And, if everyone can stay healthy on that defense, I think the Chargers could have a nice run. But we need to protect Justin Herbert.
I also agree. I do have Christian Darrisaw going to the Chargers. I mean, you pretty much said everything I was gonna say. Obviously, we saw Justin Herbert, what he did, unreal. So I feel like he desperately needs protection if he wants to stay healthy. It's like the same thing with Joe Burrow. Protect your franchise guy, and you're gonna win games.
Exactly. All right, Mo, read off number 14.
All right, so with the Minnesota Vikings, I mean, you've told me, and I've heard a lot of people say that the Vikings, they could be very good next year. I mean, obviously their defense, they were hurt last year, so they're all coming back. But I think what they should do, I have them getting Elijah Vera Tucker from USC, the tackle or the O-line.
Okay.
I feel like they do need protection because their O-line's pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like they need to protect Dalvin Cook on the run and Kirk Cousins. So yeah, I have another offensive line going.
I agree with you with Elijah Vera Tucker going to the Vikings. I have that as well. I really do think that the offensive line for the Vikings is getting pretty old. I think that you need Kirk Cousins had a good year last year. Actually, one of the more underrated seasons that no one really talked about.
He is not the problem.
No, he's not. So I would really get the offensive line. Like, let's protect Kirk Cousins. We'll probably have another year with him. And then maybe next year they might consider getting quarterbacks. It just depends on how Kirk Cousins plays. But I like this pick. I think that they need to protect Kirk Cousins, get Dalvin Cook on the run going. And yeah, I mean, the Vikings offense is already good, but just make it better with the offensive linemen.
Yep.
All right. Number 15, Number 15, New England Patriots. And with the 15th pick, I have the New England Patriots picking Micah Parsons, linebacker, Penn State.
Ooh.
I want him and Dante Hightower there together. I think Bill Belichick is one of the best coaching gurus out there. I think he'll make Michael Parsons a star if Michael Parsons can just stay out of trouble, do his own thing. And you saw his pro day. You saw how fast he ran.
He gets in trouble?
He has off the like in the locker room, but like it's fixable.
All right. I thought he got like in big trouble.
No, not big trouble. No, not like something like that. But yeah, Michael Parsons, New England, that defense will be amazing if he just balls out there. Mo, who you got at 15?
I have the Patriots getting Jadeveon Clowney from Tulsa.
Okay.
He plays defensive end and offensive linebacker. I've seen a film on him. He's a beast, actually. He's a beast. And I mean, the Patriots, I feel like they need some pass rush, and I feel like David Collins would be the solution.
Okay. I like your pick at 15. I mean, I think they're gonna get either a linebacker or a pass rusher. I mean, that's what I say the Patriots need to do on defense.
Yeah.
All right, Mo, read off number 16. Who you got?
For the Arizona Cardinals, I have them getting Caleb Farley, cornerback, Virginia Tech.
Okay. I know the need at corner is very. They need it. They have Malcolm.
Yeah, I mean Patrick Peterson left.
Yeah, Malcolm Butler's there. Drake Kirkpatrick is still there, and I understand your pick. I understand.
I mean, I feel like they just need a young corner because like they're getting old. Malcolm Butler and
Drake Kirkpatrick. Yeah, that's true.
I feel like they need a young guy for the future.
I agree with you. I agree with that. Okay, number 16, Mo. You're gonna be shocked with this pick, with the 16th overall pick in the 2021 mock draft. I have the Arizona Cardinals picking Kyle Pitts, tight end, Florida. Make that offense good.
He is not going all the way to 16. You're on crack if you think that.
Look,
he is not falling to 16.
You go. If you're the Cardinals, you go. You make that offense better.
He's not going to 16.
Okay, that's your opinion. Okay, look,
you think he's gonna fall all the way to 16? He's probably the best overall player in the draft, and you think he's going to 16?
Look, okay, you make the offense.
Are you kidding me?
Imagine the offense with Kyler Murray.
Okay, I know it would be good.
Christian Kirk.
He's not falling to 16. He's not falling all the way to the middle of the first round. He's not. He's a top 5 pick.
Okay. I mean, I just think this is like my opinion. I think that the Falcons should draft a quarterback. There's a reason why I don't have them picking Kyle Pitts. Okay. You draft the quarterback, you move on from the Matt Ryan era. That's what I think. But I just have him here because you make the offense so much better with Kyler Murray. I think that Cliff Kingsbury is going to have a day with Kyle Pitts. That's what I think. And they need tight end. So, I mean.
Oh my God.
That's what I have.
Bruh. Are you kidding? What made you think this through?
I just thought it through.
So you actually think Kyle Pitts is gonna fall away that down?
It's possible.
Dude, did you not see his pro day?
I did. No, look, okay, like this is what I think. I just don't see why the Falcons should draft another offensive weapon when their offense is already so good. What's the point?
Okay, but make it better. They need a tight end.
They have Hayden Hurst, who they traded a second round pick for. What do you mean?
Okay, I mean, would you rather have Kyle Pitts or Hayden Hurst?
I mean, you know who I'd rather have, but still, why would you
Exactly.
trade? But I just think that Kyle Pitts.
I mean, yeah, that's what I said. I said the Falcons, they're definitely going to trade down.
Okay, yeah. I mean, if we're doing trading down, yeah, but yeah, I just think I just have Kyle. He's just, I mean, the offense in Arizona would just be great, be amazing.
All right, so the next pick is the Las Vegas Raiders.
Okay.
So with the number 17th pick, I mean, obviously they lost so much of their O-line.
Yeah.
So I have them getting Alex Leatherwood from Alabama.
Okay. I like the pick as well. I have him picking an offensive tackle as well, but it's not Alex Leatherwood. I have him picking Tevin Jenkins, offensive tackle, Oklahoma State. Gabe Jackson left. They traded away like 3 offensive linemen in the offseason. So they need to protect Derek Carr. Derek Carr is underappreciated. He's overhated, and they need to protect him. I would say maybe get a defense because the defense is so bad, but like you got to protect Derek Carr. Like you need to have an offensive line, especially with like
line sucks. Their team sucks.
Yeah, especially with like Kenyon Drake there and Josh Jacobs. Like you got to get the ball going. So I mean, I just think the offensive tackle pick makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we have the Miami Dolphins with the 18th overall pick. I have the Miami Dolphins picking Jalen Phillips, edge rusher out of Miami. He's staying home. I think that, just bolster that D line, make it better. You know what I mean? Like the defense is already so good. You already got Jamar Chase. So you might as well go Jalen Phillips here. He's a great edge rusher. I saw his pro day. He is a monster. And yeah, I just think he would be a great fit and Brian Flores' defense.
Dang, solid. I have the Dolphins getting Micah Parsons, linebacker, Penn State.
Okay, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna say the same thing. Pro day, monster.
Pro day, monster, yeah. And also the Dolphins, they lost Kyle Van Noy, big loss at linebacker, so they do need a replacement. And I think Micah Parsons will be that.
Okay, not bad. I mean, I think they're gonna go edge rusher or linebacker regardless. I don't see any.
It's like the same thing with the Patriots.
Yeah. All right, Mo. Next up, who's next?
So we have the Washington football team. I have them getting Jackson Carman, offensive line from Clemson.
Okay. What makes you think they need to go offensive line with this pick?
I mean, I know their offensive line is getting better, but I feel like just to stay safe, they should get another one, just to bolster that even more and protect whoever is going to play QB. And I mean, I think that's it. I mean, they don't really need much. Washington, they don't really need much. I mean, their defense is pretty much set. Mm-hmm. Their offense, like I said, their O-line, like it's getting better, but I mean, just to make it better, get another one, get a young guy.
So I have opposite pick from you. I don't have an offensive lineman pick, but I have the Washington football team selecting Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, linebacker, Notre Dame. Dang. I think let's make the linebacker core better. I mean, the D line is already great. Might as well make the linebackers better. The secondary, I would say maybe go secondary here, but I just think that like he playing a great defense, make the defense so much better. I mean, you got Chase Young there, you got Jonathan Allen there. It's already so good. But I think with a linebacker, just to have that, because I don't really know other linebackers that they have Washington has. You know what I mean? So I would say like go for that linebacker position, plug him in, and he will be a star.
Dang. I mean, yeah, I can see where you're coming from. By the way, this next one you're gonna be shocked.
Okay. Okay.
You go.
Oh, I go. Okay, yeah. With the number 20 pick, I have the Chicago Bears picking J.C. Thorne, cornerback, South Carolina. They lost Kyle Fuller. They need to get cornerback help. So I think a pick for J.C. Thorne makes sense. Plus, South Carolina, you know how these South Carolina corners do. But I just think that they need him, Eddie Jackson there. I think would be a great fit. And J.C. Horn, we saw what he did in the SEC. He locked up players, top wide receivers as well. So I have J.C. Thorne going to the Bears.
All right. So with the Bears, I think, dude, they're going to be so stupid. And they're going to decide to pick Mac Jones, QB from Alabama.
Okay, obviously I know why you chose Mac Jones to go to Chicago. It's because they need a quarterback. They have Andy Dalton there, and it makes no sense. And they're not going to get Russell Wilson anytime soon. So okay.
Yeah, I don't think you take a Mac Jones, and I feel like it's gonna be a bad pick. And I mean, like you said, I think they should go for a corner, but like I feel like they're gonna be like too greedy and they're gonna get a QB.
Okay, I mean, I just don't like the system in Chicago. Like, I mean, Mac Jones there, maybe he can succeed, but like, I don't know. It just the offensive line there is so bad.
I mean, you got Allen Robinson and Darnell Mooney.
True. Good wide receivers. So yeah, okay. I mean, I understand your pick. I get it. All right, Mo, read off number 21.
So the Indianapolis Colts, I have them getting Kwity Paye, defensive tackle, Michigan.
Okay.
I feel like their D line. I mean, didn't they lose like a few D line?
No, they didn't. I don't think they did.
I'm pretty sure they did.
They lost that 6'6" guy. I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah,
to the Patriots. Yeah, that's where they lost. But
yes, I feel like their D line, like, why not get Kwity Paye? I mean, he's a beast anyway. So
okay.
Why not bolster that defensive line?
True. Okay. With the number 21 pick, I have the Indianapolis Colts picking Greg Newsome, the second cornerback out of Northwestern. I really did not like their cornerback play. I mean, Malik Hooker's there. They have another guy that's there. He used to play for the Vikings, and then he went to the Colts, and he re-signed with the Colts. I don't know what his name is, but he's not that good. I'd rather have Greg Newsome. I think here, just bolster the secondary. Like, you're going to go up against guys like AJ Brown on a week-to-week basis. I mean, going up against top tier wide receivers, you got to fix the cornerback position. So I have the Colts picking Greg Newsome the second. I think the cornerback position, I think it's a position of need, and they need to emphasize that position on draft night.
Dang.
Yeah. Number 22. So Tennessee Titans are up. With the number 22 pick, I have the Tennessee Titans going Dylan Raduns, offensive tackle, North Dakota State. I really do think he's a monster. I saw his pro day. He's really good. I think with him there, the offensive line for the Titans, it's not that great. I mean, it's fine, but it can be better. I think that with this offensive tackle pick, I think Dylan would fit right in, protect Ryan Tannehill because he's really good. And I just think the offensive line is a position of need for the Titans, and they just need to emphasize that. Mo, who you got at number 22?
So with the 22nd pick, I have the Tennessee Titans getting Tyson Campbell, cornerback from Georgia. Obviously, we saw they lost to Dory Jackson. That's a huge loss at corner. So I feel like they need a replacement ASAP. So I mean, obviously, and like their cornerbacks sucked anyway, like last year. So I feel like Tyson Campbell, he's from Georgia. He's a beast. I feel like he'd be a great selection.
Okay. I like your pick there. Okay, I understand the corner pick. I like that a lot. So number 23, Mo, read off the Jets. They are next
the Jets. The 23rd pick out of the New York Jets getting Jamin Davis. I don't know how to say his name, but he's a linebacker from Kentucky.
Okay.
He's actually pretty underrated, honestly. I remember him when he played Auburn. He did really good. I feel like the Jets, they do need a linebacker. They still need to fix that defense. And I would say Jamin Davis because I don't really know how to say his name.
I feel like that's okay.
I feel like he'd be a great addition. He's a good run stopper as well, and I feel like that'd be a great selection for the Jets.
Okay, I like the pick. With the number 23 pick, I have the Jets picking Azeez Ojulari, edge rusher from Georgia. Their pass rush is not good. They traded away Leonard Williams. They have no one that can get to the quarterback. I really do think that they need to emphasize that. They need to get to the quarterback, especially in the AFC East with guys like Josh Allen and Cam. I really do think that they need to emphasize the edge rusher. I think the secondary is good enough to play. I would say maybe linebacker, but I really do think like the D line has nobody. Like I don't even know. Like they have the other
Quinn Williams.
They have him, but like an edge rusher, they need someone to get to the quarterback. So I think Azeez would be a good fit in New York. I think it makes sense. And they need to go after him. Number 24, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers. And with the number 24 pick in the 2021 mock draft, I have the Pittsburgh Steelers picking Caleb Farley, cornerback, Virginia Tech.
Dang.
I think that they need to emphasize the cornerback position really bad. Like I told you on the show earlier, I really think with Caleb Farley there, he's surrounded with good talent. He has a good coach in Mike Tomlin, and, Minkah Fitzpatrick is there. I just think that it makes sense for the Pittsburgh Steelers to go corners because they're all old. They're getting old or they got cut. Joe Hayden is there, but he's getting up there in age. I think it's time to get a new corner. And I think Caleb Farley is that guy. He's a beast. He's underrated. He didn't play last season because he opted out, but I still think he's going to do great things for the Steelers if he gets drafted there.
Oh, yeah. I agree with what you said about the corners. Yeah, they are getting old. But I am taking Aaron Robinson, a cornerback from UCF.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, they desperately need a corner. I mean, like you said, they're all old or they got cut, and they need to emphasize fast because, I mean, they lost a lot of pieces on that defense. So they need to get younger guys. And, yeah, I feel like Aaron Robinson will be a great pick.
Okay. I like it.
I mean, there's a lot of corners getting picked in this draft.
True. Yeah. There's a lot of good ones, too, by the way. This is a deep secondary class.
There's a lot of corners and offensive line.
Yeah, most definitely. All right, Mo, read off number 25, Jacksonville Jaguars. Here you go.
All right, with the Jacksonville Jaguars, I have them getting Christian Barmore, defensive tackle from Alabama.
Okay.
I feel like their D-line is so bad, and I feel like they need to make some pieces. So I feel like Christian Barmore, we saw what he did at Alabama. He was a very good player for that defense.
Mm-hmm.
He was a huge piece.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I feel like the Jaguars, they need to work on that defense. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going in a different direction. I'm going more offensive line here with the number 25 pick. I have the Jacksonville Jaguars picking Liam Eichenberg, offensive tackle, Notre Dame. Notre Dame offensive tackles are amazing. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
They're so good.
They're offensive line,
Yeah. Them and like Wisconsin, like they're so good. So yeah. I think let's protect Trevor Lawrence. I mean, James Robinson's there. The offense is really good, by the way. I mean, with Trevor Lawrence there, I like the receiving core. I like D.D. Westbrook there. Let's protect Trevor Lawrence. I think with Jacksonville, they could sign some defensive players. They have so much cap space still. They're still at the top. They need to make more moves. Go get Jadeveon Clowney. I don't know why they don't do that. I don't know why they don't go after Jadeveon Clowney. Might as well. Go give him that 1-year contract for the Browns to do it. So, yeah, I think here Eichenberg will fit in Notre Dame. Like, he's offensive tackle from Notre Dame. We know how good they are. And, yeah, let's protect Trevor Lawrence. Let's protect our franchise quarterback of the future.
I like your pick.
Oh, thank you. Number 26. So Cleveland. So with the 26th pick, I have Cleveland picking Christian Barmore, interior defensive lineman from Alabama. I really don't. Ooh. I think because Shelton Richardson's gone, you have Myles Garrett there. Let's make the D-line better. If they do get Jadeveon Clowney, like that's going to be a monstrous offensive line, but they need to stuff up the run, especially going up against guys like Lamar Jackson, J.K. Dobbins, and Joe Mixon. Like you need to stack up that the run game. So I do have Christian Barmore there. I think he'll be a great fit. The D line in Cleveland is great. Let's just make it a little bit better because AFC North known for great D lines. Let's make it better with Christian Barmore.
Interesting. I have Cleveland Browns getting Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, linebacker from Notre Dame. I feel like, if you saw the Chiefs game in the divisional round, their linebackers just stole that game. So I feel like they desperately need linebackers. And Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, he's a beast. If you saw him play with Notre Dame last year, he was a monster. So yeah, I think he'd be a great addition to that to that great Cleveland defense.
All right, Mo, read off number 27.
Oh, here we go. This is your team, the Baltimore Ravens.
Yes, my team.
I have the Baltimore Ravens taking Rondell Moore, Purdue wide receiver.
I like the pick already. I already like the pick. Rondell Moore is a monster. We saw he's a gadget player. You can put him anywhere on the offense.
Do you have him as well? Rondell Moore? Do you have him the Ravens?
I actually have Rashad Bateman, wide receiver, Minnesota. The dude is great, man. He's still on the board. You might as well pick him, right?
If they pick either or, it's a great pick.
I do. Rondell Moore is like a gadget player. He's different. I just like Rashad Bateman. He has great hands. He's a big dude. Like Lamar needs that. If he can get a guy like Rashad Bateman there in Baltimore and Rashad can succeed there, sky's the limit for the offense. But yeah, Rashad Bateman, he's a great player, good talent. Ravens need wide receiver. Either or makes sense. Like either one of our picks makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. Number 28. So we have New Orleans Saints. With the number 28 pick, I have the Saints picking Baron Browning, linebacker, Ohio State. I don't like the linebacker core there. Now the defense is good. Now with the secondary, they have problems with Marcus Williams but we addressed that already. But I think that let's just put him next to Demario Davis. Like let's put him there. The D line's good. Let's get Baron Browning there. He's a great linebacker out of Ohio State. He did good things for the Buckeyes last season. Let's get him to New Orleans. I mean, makes sense. The offense is fine besides quarterback, but I really don't think the Saints are going to pick a quarterback this far out in the draft because all of them are pretty much gone unless they trade up magically for one of them. But yeah, I just think that this pick, they, bolster the defense, make it better. Let's get some linebackers because they really don't have the best linebacker core in the league.
Oh, okay. So my pick is interesting. All
Okay.
right. I have the New Orleans Saints getting Kyle Trask, QB, Florida.
Okay. Obviously, I know why you went with the Kyle Trask pick. They need the quarterback position. Drew retired.
I mean, like I don't believe in Taysom Hill as the QB. I feel like he's a great like multi-threat athlete, but I don't see him as a QB. Jameis Winston, he's very inconsistent. We saw that with the Bucks. So I feel like he's not the long-time guy. I'd give it to Kyle Trask, man. Like we saw what he did with Florida last year. He was a Heisman finalist. I do believe that he has a lot of potential. I feel like he's the most underrated, or he's probably one of the most underrated QBs in this draft class. No one's really talking about him. Yeah, man. I got the Saints getting Kyle Trask.
Okay. Awesome. All right. We're on number 29. We got the Green Bay Packers.
All right. They're not going to do this, but I have the Green Bay Packers selecting Rashad Bateman, wide receiver, Minnesota.
Okay, dude, I like it.
Imagine that offense. Devontae Adams and Rashad Bateman with Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I mean, it'll help out. It'll help out a lot. I mean, I don't know if you read this stat. Did you know that Aaron Rodgers, the last time he threw to a top 10 to a first round wide receiver was Tavon Austin?
Dang.
Yeah, because all the wide receivers he threw to.
I mean, the Packers, they find like gems at wide receiver.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, because they usually don't draft a wide receiver in the first round too often, do they?
They're probably gonna get like a quarter. I mean, I'd probably do that, but for fun, I picked Rashad Bateman.
Okay, with the number 29 pick, I have the Green Bay Packers picking Terrence Marshall Jr., wide receiver out of LSU. He did good things there. Plus, LSU wide receivers, we know how they do. But him, Tay Adams, A-Rod there together, it'll be magic. It'll help because you have another guy that they have to pay attention to besides Tay Adams. So I think Terrence Marshall, wide receiver LSU. If him and Aaron Rodgers get that connection going, sky's the limit there. But yeah, I just like Terrence Marshall going to the Packers.
Dang, interesting.
Okay, we're at number 30. We got the Buffalo Bills. Now, I don't know if the Buffalo Bills will do this, but with the number 30 overall pick, I have the Buffalo Bills picking Najee Harris, running back, Alabama.
Oh,
he is the best running back in this draft class. Him and ETN are like the best. And then everyone else is good too, but I really think those top two guys are the best. I think that the Bills, they really need a consistent run game because they can't keep making Josh Allen run all over the place. It's not good for him. I really don't want Josh Allen to get hurt either because he did get banged up a bit every now and then during last season. But I think with Najee Harris, he's a bell cow back. He's reliable. He can catch out of the backfield. He's athletic, dynamic. I picked Najee Harris, number 30 overall, to the Buffalo Bills.
That's very interesting because number 30, I have the Buffalo Bills taking Travis Etienne, running back Clemson.
Whoa, really?
Yeah,
wow.
I'm taking Etienne because here's the thing.
Okay.
With Etienne, he's so athletic. I mean, I know Najee Harris is a beast, but like Etienne, I feel like he's like faster. He's like more elusive than Najee. And I feel like the Bills, that's what they need. They need like an elusive back because I feel like a cowbell back wouldn't fit as much as like a elusive like pace or like speedy running back.
Okay.
I feel like and he can catch as well. So him and Josh Allen, that'd be a good connection. And I mean, like you said, the Buffalo Bills, they do desperately need a running back. So I feel like Travis Etienne is the one.
Okay.
No disrespect to Travis or to Najee Harris.
Okay. Number 31, Mo, who you got?
Number 31, the Kansas City Chiefs. I have them taking Jalen Mayfield, offensive tackle, Michigan. Okay. Their offensive line, it's very I feel like it's good and bad. They need to desperately fix their tackles. And I feel like with Jalen Mayfield, that'd be a great addition to tackle because I mean, obviously, like you said earlier when we talked about the Chiefs, their tackles are not good. So I feel like if they could get more protection from Mahomes, the better.
Okay. Number 31, I have the Kansas City Chiefs going offensive line as well, but I have them picking Landon Dickerson out of Alabama. I think
dang.
let's get it going. I mean, you can move some pieces around to tackle if you want. Now, Eric Fisher is projected to come back because they cut him and then they're bringing him back for cheaper, so it makes sense. But yeah, like I just think that with Landon Dickerson there, you got Joe Thuney there. Let's make the interior line better. You got to get the run game going with Clyde Edwards-Helaire, because the run game was really not there last year. To be honest with you, it really was not there. Damian Williams was missed.
And Le'Veon Bell didn't do anything.
Yeah. And LaShawn McCoy, and then he left, and you know what I mean? So I just think that they need to get the run game going. They can't keep relying on Mahomes all the time to sling it. Like they got to get the run game going because it really goes nowhere at all. So I got Landon Dickerson going to the Chiefs. And number 32, with the number 32 overall pick and the 2021 mock draft, I have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers picking Gregory Rousseau, edge rusher from Miami. Let's make the edge rush better. Obviously, Shaq Barrett's there. JPP is there, but he's getting up there in age. I think Gregory would fit right in. I really don't think the Bucs offense needs anything, so that's why I didn't pick anyone for the offense. I think the defense, you might as well just make it better. I mean, everything else about it is good, but you just get an edge rusher, you make it better. I think that Gregory would be a good fit in Tampa Bay. Plus, Todd Bowles is there, one of the best defensive minds in the game. It makes sense to me. I think Gregory would be a good fit in Tampa Bay. And just make that defense even more ferocious.
Oh, okay. I mean, I like that pick, but I had the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking Jason Oweh, offensive linebacker, Penn State. Obviously, the linebacker core is amazing. They have Shaq Barrett, Levante David, but JPP is getting up there in age, so I feel like getting Jason Oweh, he could learn from the linebackers, and he could replace JPP when he retires or when he leaves.
Wait, bro, did you say offensive linebacker?
Oh, outside linebacker.
Yeah, it's okay. Okay, no, I get it. Like you make it better. JPP is up there in age, obviously. Shaq Barrett's coming back, which is a big win. But
Levante David's coming back.
And Levante David. So like, I just think that if you can emphasize the defense a little bit more, I don't see the problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for saying offensive line because there's been so many offensive line this.
It's okay. It's okay. It's all good. But yeah, we have done our mock drafts. Now you said I had some questionable picks. I know, and like I just think that.
I mean, no. Like your picks were mostly good except the Kyle Pitts one. The Kyle Pitts one was bad.
That him falling to 16.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like I'm just saying, like, I don't know why the Falcons would do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't understand. Like, you just move on from Matt Ryan.
I mean, no. I mean, like, he's gonna be a top 5 pick. Like, come on, he's not 16.
Okay, I'll probably go back and do it one more time if you want to do like a last minute mock draft, which we can. These are actually really fun, by the way.
Yeah, I like this. Yeah. I've never done a mock draft before.
I don't know if you want to do day 2 guys and day 3 guys. I don't know if you want to do day 2. Maybe we can do day 2 next week if you want.
We could.
Like if you want to continue it, or we can just do a first round, except like this time we have trades.
I mean, the trades one's going to take longer.
Yeah, well, the trade's going to take longer.
To put on, because I don't really, it's going to be like more complex.
Yeah, that's true. But we'll think about it. We'll brainstorm throughout the week, and we'll just go, we'll go through our options. But yeah, Mo, this was a fun mock draft.
Yep.
Yeah.
I liked it.
This was like the biggest part of our show.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. So thank you guys for listening to episode 20. It's been a fun episode. Please listen to us on Spotify, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Links will be down below. I'm Omar.
And I'm Mo.
And we will see you guys on Friday.